All-American Trophies for all your screen printing and embroidery needs.
ArtMade, offering custom frames, art supplies, and jewelry.
Buffalo Wings and Rings, a sports restaurant experience located in South Minot.
Badlands Bar and Grill, located on 31st Avenue in Minot. Fiancé, with all your prom and bridal needs, located in downtown Minot.
KCJB 910 AM, Minot's news and information station.
Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beer, sports.
KIZZ FM Z94, playing today's hit music.
Fix 99.9, Minot's music mix.
Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, serving the Midwest since 1972.
KRRZ, 1390 AM, Minot's classic hits.
KZPR 105.3 FM, Minot's rock station.
Jacobson Music, bringing music to the Northern Plains since 1980.
KYYX, Kicks 97.1, bringing Minot country since 1977.
MSU Beavers Hockey, online info at msubeavers.com.
Qdoba, easy, on time, full of flavor.
MSU Theater Department, year-round entertainment.
Forward Communication, connecting professionals in the Midwest.
MSU Bookstore, for all your campus needs.
The Red and Green, MSU's student-run newspaper.
Magic City Hoagies, locally owned sandwich shop located in Southwest Minot.
Spicy Pie, pizza, grinders, beer. The Minot Masonic Lodge, good men working to be better. Taco John's, offering fresh tacos, burritos, nachos, and breakfast. Thrive-In Financial, connecting faith and finances.
PMQ Entertainment, performing at weddings, proms, and dances.
The Pursuit, creating a place in Minot where everyone is welcome.
Mouse River Players, community theater since 1971.
H-Bar-B Construction, for all your oil field needs.
Welcome to this week's episode of Inside Out. I'm Lane Sarston.
And I'm Zach Bennett. Well, Lane, homecoming week is a wrap.
It is.
A little tough of a game last week, though.
It was a heartbreaker. I didn't actually get to watch it live. I had to go to work,
Sure.
But I was sitting there following it on my phone and watching that fourth quarter. I was like, oh, can we pull off the comeback? And
Yeah.
unfortunately, it just didn't happen.
Yeah, unfortunately, a recipe for success is not being down 20 in the fourth
Yeah,
quarter.
that helps.
It doesn't happen a whole lot. Not too many comebacks, but a good week overall. A lot of fun activities.
Yeah, lots of fun. We've got more fun actually going on right now. We've got the Hust Fest. Got to make sure you say that right. So it's not host, it's Hust Fest.
There you go.
Going on right now. We've got Williams and Reed. They're going to be on our show today. I'm really excited to have them.
That's right. And then I'll be talking about Not Stock, which is happening next week. We'll have Bill Harbort on to talk about that. And then a little bit later, we'll have Jenny Castro, who's a new Hall of Fame inductee.
Congratulations, Jenny, on that, by the way. You'll be hearing that some more as we go on today. But Dalen, we've already brought up Hustfest once, but you've got some more information for us.
Yeah, the Norsk Hustfest is the largest Scandinavian festival in the world, so people all over the world come to Minot to see the festival and all the festivities and everything going on.
Awesome.
The Minot State Choir is preparing to make preparations to attend Norway in May. Minot State University students, faculty, and alumni will have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to travel to Norway for an exclusive group choir tour in May 2019. The opportunities to work with individuals from Skien, Minot's sister city, begin this week as the entire city of Minot is hosting the 41st annual North Coast Fest at the North Dakota State Fairgrounds Wednesday through Saturday. Minot State's choir and music faculty will help open the festival by singing the national anthems of Norway, Sweden, Finland, Denmark, Iceland, Canada, and the United States Wednesday morning. College athletics brings people all over the world together. Cody Dwyer sat down with 3 women basketball players from Wisconsin.
Hello, my name is Carrie Clemens.
My name is Callie Delsman.
I'm Caitlin Deaton.
I'm from Kenosha, Wisconsin.
I'm from Waukesha, Wisconsin.
And I'm from Wausau, Wisconsin.
College coaches in every sport must travel far and wide to find the best players for their teams. Mark Groppe, head coach of the MSU women's basketball team, is no different. Groppe has 3 players from the state of Wisconsin on his roster, which is the most on the team from one state. Sophomore guard Kelly Delsman says that a fun and friendly culture attracted her to Minot.
I think the biggest factor was when I went on my visits, the girls here were very fun to be around, and I could just see myself clicking with them when I got here.
Fellow sophomore guard Caitlin Deaton transferred from another D2 school, and she agrees that friendly vibes drew her to be a Beaver.
Just hearing the girls and the coaches talk about the culture here and just how much they truly care about one another and how excited they are for the season and to just play with each other and just how much they care and support each other.
For some student athletes, staying close to home is a key factor in deciding on a school. But senior guard Carrie Clemens remembered back to high school and her recruiting process and thought the distance would bring more opportunity.
I thought it would be a good opportunity because I was going to be away from home and I would be able to experience life as a college student away from my parents.
With KMSU Channel 19, I'm Cody Dwyer.
Both men's and women's basketball teams will open their seasons October 25th at Valley City State.
Alrighty, thank you, Dalen, for that. Welcome, gentlemen. We have Mr. Williams and Mr. Ree here up with us.
Yes.
We're excited to be here once again.
Yes, Lane, your show is probably one of the most sought after gigs.
Absolutely, 5 at 5. What a clever title.
Yeah, Inside Out, live at 5. Yeah, we're well, here we are, live at 5.
So were you out drinking last night?
Absolutely not.
Did you ever drink to excess where you don't remember anything?
I try not to.
Judge Kavanaugh, now did you ever grab anyone?
Well, you see, I try to avoid that so I don't end up in those type of situations.
Yes, I know. But he's probably the only guy I know that's never drank enough to black out.
No, no. But I've smoked enough.
Yeah. He's often blacked out on smoking, but that's
thank goodness. No, you never black out when you're smoking. No, never. You're always aware of your circumstances. You just can't remember anything.
All right,
including your own name.
I'm a big fan of your guys' show, and so are the people that watch here as one of the highlights of Hustfest.
Well, we're glad that you are around to lower our demographic, because our demographic is like 65 to death.
We had 9 people pass away during the first show today.
Yeah.
Oh my! Well, I'm happy I didn't try to get you guys during that one.
Yeah.
Nobody moved.
Nobody moved. They just sat there. It's like
paramedics or anything.
Yeah, it's like Bob, the movie.
What About Bob?
What About Bob, or whatever it was.
Well, it's a little unfortunate to hear that, but your guys' show is all improv, right?
All improv, as was that. Nobody died during our first show.
Just
want to point that out.
Just that way everyone's aware.
It's fake news.
Oh, hey, we gotta be careful with that. That makes my job a lot harder when you start hearing that word.
Oh, yeah. Well, you will hear no fake news here. We'll tell you nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
Yeah.
So help us, Senator Leahy.
Yeah.
So then, how did your guys' journey get started together?
You know, that's a
journey. A lot of people ask us, how did we get started? Where did we start? Did we get started? Have we ever been started? We've never really been started. So it started.
Actually, I just saw the Indian and I removed the thorn from his paw.
And I've been following him around ever since. It'll be 50 years. It is 50 years.
50 years together, yeah. Same Indian, same white guy.
Yeah. Started in college, 1968, and continued to do this. We're still
trying to be more politically correct. Though.
Oh, are you though?
Trying to be a little bit more PC.
I
just
think
a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's one of the gems though, is that you're not.
I
That's
know,
right. That's right. But we can't
changing times, you know?
Yeah, but we can't really do what we've always done. Because the people
so many
are
haters out there. Yeah.
Everything's so offends someone.
Yeah.
Then they get on the internet, and then the hate mails.
Oh.
I mean, this Dr. Ford getting death threats. We've gotten death threats.
Oh my.
Yeah. You just say something the wrong way.
Yeah. Or you get misquoted. You get misquoted in the press, and all of a sudden there's a huge Russian bot center somewhere where they just pound the hate.
Yeah, and then you call them up, and you say, "Is this the guy that's in me?" "Yeah, this is Peggy." This is Peggy.
Well, I'm being told in my ear that we need to throw it to our underwriters. You got to give them some credit here.
Who? Who are they?
So let's pull up that bump for us, guys. When we come back, we'll have Bill Harbut. He'll be out here talking about Not Stock, and then we'll also have Jenny Castro around. We'll be able to give her some props for her Hall of Fame induction.
Are we done?
No, we're gonna have you guys come on at the end
Jenny
too.
Castro is here. Well, Fidel died though, didn't he?
All right, well, let's throw it to underwriters. We'll have you guys back on later here too.
What?
All-American Trophies for all your screen printing and embroidery needs.
ArtMade, offering custom frames, art supplies, and jewelry.
Buffalo Wings and Rings, a sports restaurant experience located in South Minot.
Badlands Bar and Grill, located on 31st Avenue in Minot. Fiancé, with all your prom and bridal needs, located in downtown Minot.
KCJB 910 AM, Minot's news and information station.
Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beer, sports.
KIZZ FM Z94, playing today's hit music.
Fix 99.9, Minot's music mix.
Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, serving the Midwest since 1972.
KRRZ, 1390 AM, Minot's classic hits.
KZPR 105.3 FM, Minot's rock station.
Jacobson Music, bringing music to the Northern Plains since 1980.
KYYX, Kicks 97.1, bringing Minot country since 1977.
MSU Beavers Hockey, online info at msubeavers.com.
Qdoba, easy, on time, full of flavor.
MSU Theater Department, year-round entertainment.
Forward Communication, connecting professionals in the Midwest.
Yeah. Welcome back. We had some fake news there. I got myself in a little bit of trouble.
We were upset. We thought we were leaving. We come out here to talk to the people.
All these voices in my head, they're telling me different things. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, that'll do things. So you don't own a gun, do you?
Not at the moment. No.
Okay, that's good enough. All right, because we fear for guys who hear
voices
things
in their heads.
Yes.
You guys aren't hearing any voices in your head while you're up on stage?
No.
A lot of
the Indian going, hey,
yeah, and sometimes I'll hear people booing him, and that's
it's only
him.
That gets booed. Yeah, never you.
Never me.
No.
Never me. No.
And sometimes it'll last through the whole show, the booing.
Yeah. And so these days, like this festival for sure. Mm-hmm. All I got to do is say I'm a Trump supporter. Mm-hmm. Boom, there goes my.
Yeah, I was there at the show last night, and I got quite the approval from the crowd.
The wind reaction of that.
Yeah. We don't want no sissies out there. We want the real people.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's right. Because you got to do that to be able to.
No matter who the president is, we have to support him. That's the way I feel.
That's right, and you have to support the Who's Fest because the food is worth the trip.
Oh man!
Yes.
And
did you have anything last night?
Take some Benefiber.
I got some
before you go out there. Before you eat that food, take some Benefiber. Boom! It just pops right out.
All right. Benefiber. What did you have?
I was saying, yeah, you mentioned in the food, and I was like, yeah, I always, every single time, it's not necessarily Hustfest food, but I go out there for the roasted almonds.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every single time.
Yes.
Nothing better than Swedish roasted almonds.
Yeah, I don't know if they're Swedish per se, but...
Oh, yeah, it's right there on the sign.
Created right in Sweden.
Yeah, it's right there in the middle, in the hallway. That's where you go, right?
Yeah.
In the hallway, just near where our bench is.
Yeah.
The bench where you're selling all your stuff?
No.
The bench of us.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, the wooden bench.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wooden bench,
okay.
Yeah, I was quite a bit heavier then.
I'm getting it again this time in my ear to wrap it up.
We're out of here?
So yeah, I think you guys are going to be being sent on your way. We're going to finish up our underwriters, the last one that we have
We love Minot State University.
Too.
And we love your underwriters. We love everyone.
And we love Under Armour too. And I'm wearing no underwear.
And we love you who came out to ask us to do the show today.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys are great.
You're going to go far.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
This guy I'm a little questioning, but
he's new.
He is. All right. Let's see the rest of those underwriters, folks, when we come back. Blake will give us some sports news.
Well, that was fun.
MSU Bookstore for all your campus needs.
The Red and Green, MSU's student-run newspaper.
Magic City Hoagies, locally owned sandwich shop located in Southwest Minot.
Spicy Pie, pizza, grinders, beer. The Minot Masonic Lodge, good men working to be better. Taco John's, offering fresh tacos, burritos, nachos, and breakfast. Drive-In Financial, connecting faith and finances.
PMQ Entertainment, performing at weddings, proms, and dances.
The Pursuit, creating a place in Minot where everyone is welcome.
Mouse River Players, community theater since 1971.
H-Bar-B Construction, for all your oil field needs.
All right, well, Knotstock is one of the biggest weeks here at Minot State for high school recruitment, and luckily we have Bill Harbort here to talk about Knotstock. Are you excited for the week? It's coming up next week, is that correct?
I'm excited for the week, yeah. Once a year, it's a big week, don't get me wrong, but
yeah.
I can't wait.
It takes a lot of planning, I imagine. When do you start kind of throwing some of these Knotstock plans together?
Yeah, actually 2 weeks after last year's Knotstock, we had our first planning meeting.
Okay.
And we sort of check our egos at the door and say, okay, what went well, what didn't go well, what can we do better, and hopefully this year will be a little bit better. It's 12 of these now. This is our 12th Knotstock, so we're kind of smoothing it out, but always changing it up.
That's right, you're becoming pros at it, right? The 12th time around, you're getting all the kinks worked out, right?
That's what they say.
Yeah. So, if you don't mind telling the viewers exactly what Knotstock is and what kind of the stuff that are coming up this year.
Yeah, Knotstock is Minot State University's annual arts festival, and I say that ARTS because it celebrates the arts. Puts the spotlight on the arts, everything from visual arts. This year we have some poster artists coming. We have a ceramicist, a very talented person that does ceramics. We're into theater with theater improv this year. We're into poetry with a special poet guest. We're into film with North Dakota Strong and Film Stock. Lots of activities that canvas the arts, music, and just kind of on and on.
That's awesome. So Knotstock, where does that name originally come from? What does that exactly mean when you're talking about arts? Because when I hear Knotstock, I'm not thinking about arts.
No. It's a multi-layered term. It references Woodstock, kind of a music arts festival, right, from 1969.
Right.
It references Flatstock, which is another kind of poster artist music festival that happens. It references Why Not, My Not, kind of that mantra that we live with live with here in Minot, and you know, the idea that things are not stock, not out of the box. It's certainly kind of an out of the box festival, different from a lot of arts events in that it's participatory. So people come to the event not necessarily to spectate, but to spectate and maybe try something or engage in screen printing something, or writing a poem, or doing a tongue twister, or making a pot on a potter's wheel. That's kind of different.
Well, sweet. Well, thank you so much, Phil, for coming on. Nonstock, that's October 4th through the 6th, so that's coming up next week. All right, so Blake, a lot of sports coming up. There's been a lot of storylines and everything. What are some of the things that are coming up?
Yeah, for sure. You know, the football team obviously dropped a heartbreaker by 8 points in their homecoming game, and obviously men's and women's hockey opens up this weekend, so that'd be good to kick it off. But and then the Vikings out Thursday night football tonight, so that should be fun.
Let's go Vikings.
MSU football team dropped their homecoming game 29-21 to the University of Minnesota Crookston Golden Eagles. MSU was looking for wins in consecutive weeks after picking up the first win of the season against UMary. The Beavers put themselves in a deep hole early, facing a 20-3 deficit heading into halftime. The Beavers rallied late in the fourth quarter with a pair of touchdowns, but could not complete the comeback. The Beavers will be in action on Saturday when they travel to Sioux Falls for a 1 p.m. kickoff. Leighton Birchall of the golf team won the Junior Watkins Invitational earlier this week. Birchall drained 11 birdies in the 2 rounds and shot a combined score of 142 to capture his first ever NSIC win. This is the second event in a row that the Minot State Beavers golf team has came away with the victory. They'll be in action October 1st and 2nd when they travel to Illinois for the Cog Hill Invitational. The women's hockey team opens up their season tonight in Colorado. 2 games against University of Colorado and 1 game against Colorado State. This team will be looking off to build off of a national championship burst last year and an ACHA best 21-win season. 6 new recruits will join the Beavers this season as they gear up for another championship run. The Lady Beavers will host Assiniboia College for their home opener October 13th and 14th. The men's hockey team also opens up their season tonight in Colorado. They too have 2 games against University of Colorado and 1 game against Colorado State. The Beavers have lots of new faces on the team this season. 9 new recruits will suit up for the team. The Beavers finished with an ACHA best 36 wins, but fell short of reaching the national championship a year ago, losing to Illinois 4-2 in the semifinals. Head coach Wade Regier is eager to prove to the rest of the ACHA that even with a young team, the program is still the top of the ACHA standings in March. The Minnesota Vikings host the LA Rams tonight for Thursday night football. The Vikings coming off an ugly 27-6 loss to the Buffalo Bills. It doesn't get any easier with the high-powered Rams offense that is 3rd in total yards and 4th in passing yards. Vikings didn't look good last week. They're on the spotlight this week, and they're looking to make a statement, but they're going to be in tough. The 3-0 Rams come to town.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing. So the Rams are hosting the Vikings this week.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm a big Minnesota Viking fan, so my wife's going to have pizza, so hopefully I'm celebrating tonight after the game.
That's what I'm hoping too. Thank you, Blake. Who do we have over there somewhere?
Yeah, so we have Jenny Castro, a broadcast alumni and now a Hall of Fame inductee. We have her live with Andre, who has the interview with her.
Can you see my KMSU shirt? Reporting live here from Herb Parker Stadium on the beautiful campus of Minot State University. I'm Andre Livingston. Here with me was a student here at Minot State University, a broadcasting student here at Minot State University, and now being inducted into the Hall of Fame here at Minot State. Tell me, how does it feel?
It's awkward. No, no, it's just weird. I just never ever something I expected. So, but yeah, I had such a good time here, and like I was around so many good athletes. So it's weird to be told that you're one of the greats to be inducted. It's really cool.
You're so humble, Jenny. Congratulations, by the way. What was your experience here at Minot State? Tell me about it.
Well, it was so much fun. I mean, I met so many good people in the broadcasting department and on the basketball team and the track team, and also in the theater department too. I got to know a lot of people, but yeah, it was great. I was always going back and forth between like Dome and Hartnett Hall, and I mean, one group of friends to the next, and I mean, it was awesome. I loved it here.
Okay, it's for the people out there. In short, what was the funnest part about being in track?
Throwing javelin. It was probably because that's what I was the best at. But I mean, if you ever get a chance, you should take a nice run and throw a spear sometime. It's a good time.
Well, sometime we'll do that again. Jenny Castro, thank you and congratulations on your induction into the Hall of Fame. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Andre, for taking on that interview. Throwing a spear after taking a run. I don't know if that's something I'm going to be doing anytime soon.
It sounds like something I want to do here soon. It sounds like a lot of fun. Well, we got one of your wonderful segments. I know last week we did a little debut about it. What we learned about today?
Yes, today we are learning about wind. Each week I go to Longfellow Elementary and talk to second graders and teach them about a wind topic. And this week it's wind.
Perfect.
As winter approaches, we are moving into the windiest part of the year here in North Dakota, and that can get on people's nerves.
It can blow a lot of things away, and last night it blew away my soccer ball into the ditch.
But where does it start?
Kinetic energy from the clouds, because the clouds have micro drops in them, and the wind and the clouds just blow it out, then the wind comes.
Very close. Wind is just air moving from warmer low-pressure areas to cooler high-pressure areas. Warm air is less dense than cool air, so it rises, and then the cold air falls to fill the space left behind. But as the hot air rises, it cools off and falls back down, while the cold air heats up and rises. The sun warms the Earth's surface unevenly because we're tilted off to the side. This makes the air near the equator a lot warmer than the air near the poles, so it tries to even out the warm low-pressure areas with the cool high-pressure areas. And this constant movement is what creates wind. And we can measure the speed of that transition with an anemometer.
I just like building the little spinny.
The cups catch the wind and spin, and counting the revolutions in a given time frame will give you the wind speed, which might give you an indication of whether or not your soccer ball will end up in a ditch. Wind, your weather word for the week.
Next week, your weather word will be clouds. And speaking of clouds, 2 words for you today: cloudy and windy. We have mostly teens for most of the state, but off in the Fargo, Grand Forks area, the wind speeds are around 20 miles per hour. But good news for our track team, they're off to Minneapolis for the Roy Griak Invitational in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And it'll be a little windy heading into Minneapolis, but it'll be warm. But then on Sunday, when they are actually racing, it's supposed to be pretty much perfect track weather. It's going to be around 50 degrees with only a light breeze and a very low chance of rain. So that'll be good for them running out there. Not too hot, not too cold, and not too much breeze to push them back. So and then on Sunday, when they come back, it should be good weather again. So good luck to them as they travel off to Minneapolis for that big track meet. And then here is our 7-day forecast. We have upper 40s and lower 50s for most of the week. And the main thing I wanted to point out for this is we have a frost advisory tonight. So that means there's a good chance that we're gonna get below 32 degrees at freezing point. So any vulnerable crops or plants outside have a chance of getting killed off by this frost here tonight potentially. And if it doesn't happen tonight, there's a good chance it could happen another time this week because it is supposed to be cold almost every night. Like our warmest night, I believe, yes, our warmest night is the 37 degrees that we will have on Monday. Monday and Tuesday morning, we're supposed to have rain. It's not supposed to be an all-day thing, but there will be some rain in the morning, so off to work, off to class, you might want to bring an umbrella. And then heading off, it's supposed to brighten up a little bit of sun on Wednesday, but it's supposed to cool off, which is unfortunate. And then on Thursday, we're gonna have some rain again, but this time it'll be in the evenings. So it'll be on your way back from work and on your way back from classes. So hopefully Lane and Zach, you guys have your raincoats, your rain boots, whatever you need. Although it shouldn't be too bad, but just a heads up.
Yeah, and I appreciate your weather word of the day. I learned a lot about wind, the hot, the low, and all all that kind of stuff. So thank you.
Yeah, of course. Glad to help. I love doing this. This is fun.
So the rain is a little sad to hear.
Yeah, getting to that fall weather for sure here in North Dakota.
It's not so bad in the spring when we get that rain 'cause it's a little warmer, but this time of the year it's a little rough some days.
Yeah, no plants to feed anymore because everything's getting harvested. It's just a little bit of a bummer, but it's not the dreaded S word. So.
That's right. As long as you're not saying snow on that weather report, I'm fine. Oh, I said yes. I apologize.
Yeah.
Knock on wood here.
But yes, that's the unfortunate word, and I feel like that's coming here soon. So,
I mean, you know, it's this weird, like, I almost wouldn't mind it right away, but then once it's here,
it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
Then you have about 7 months of just snowstorms and freezing temperatures. So enjoy this while it lasts when we're in the 50s, right? Because in January we'll be looking back thinking, dang, I wish it was 55 degrees.
Yeah, just the rest of the semester it's just going to be temperatures all the way down.
Dominate the tongue twisters.
Yeah. Yeah, so some of those high schoolers are probably going to make us look a little silly, but it'll be a fun time.
Yeah, and as well as we have the Minot High Magicians Homecoming tomorrow night. I actually will be on the call for the radio for iHeartMedia, so excited for that. They take on Bismarck Century. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. We're doing the pregame show at 6:45, so if you want to tune in, listen to my annoying voice, you can for sure.
I think you'll do great. My only tidbit to add there is I graduated from Bismarck Century, so I have to root for them.
Oh, so it's not a conflict of interest, so you don't really worry too much about the Magicians.
No, not too much. But,
awesome.
Before we head out today, just a big old thank you to Bear Scat again. As we mentioned last week, we'll be mentioning them all throughout the semester as they are
delicious donuts.
Yeah, they are doing a great job hooking us up with some amazing donuts. The maple ones I heard were flying fast today.
Yeah, I think I had about 2 of them. I could have ate 15. So.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much, guys. I'm Lane Sarston.
And I'm Zach Bennett. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Good.
Nice job, guys.
Yes, thank you.